Hey everyone, welcome back to the news presentation. I'm here, Saroar Mahdi. And now, this is a Friday, a holiday news, which I'm gonna present in front of you all. And I'm presenting from this source, the Daily Star's e-papers. And I think you all will enjoy this very much. And also, I'm here to present these news in front of you all. And I will clear every headlines. So, don't delay, let's start. We're starting with our first news, and which you can see on this board. And let's see, what is this? Oh, we can see this is so many smokes are here. Maybe this is a factory. And yes, let's read. Thick smokes below a factory at the Wanbury Mill Gate in Gazipur, Stonki, polluting our surrounding air environment. Factories are using coal or wood as primary energy sources, release harmful particulate matter, sulfur oxide, and volatile organic compounds, which can be caused respiratory disease, damage crops, and contributing long-term air quality deterioration. The photo was taken recently. Here you can see there are so many smokes are coming from this factory, and of course this is a very harmful for us even. And here you can see they mentioned disease that is respiratory this disease, and also this is polluting our air, and more thing that is our this can damage our crops, and also not this is only this is polluting our airs, and this can be dangerous for our human. And factories using coal or wood as their primary energy sources, and of course this is very harmful. They need to move from this way, and they need to go to a very good way, not harmful, which I'm thinking. And another thing that is BNP allies upset over delay in seat sharing. And here you can see another thing that is seat sharing, which we saw before our things. And here, and I have things here that is this one. Oh, by the way, this is not coming separately. And here is this. That is allies saw 222 seats. BNP plans to share no more than 40. Another thing that is Ganatantra Moch claims BNP broke seat sharing promise, 13 seats reserved for key alliance partners, change in RPO board allies from using BNP's election symbol. And these are this news, and which you can see this is. And another thing that is here, enforced disappearance, government clear draft law with death penalty. Here you can see the full news under these headlines, and here the another thing is here which you can see, and I'm showing you clearly. And yeah, I can see another thing that is, oh yeah, something is taking or what happened. Let's see. Farmers in Kalbila village use a wooden rope puller to remove accumulated doors and mud from the beneath the bill, preparing a land, the bureau rice seedling, and the planting the bushels was proposal yesterday. The Bangla month of agrarian mid-November to mid-December is considered optimal for achieving higher yields. Here we can see they are trying to achieve these are. We can see that is in the picture, and mainly this is in the Wazipur Bujala of Boishal. And yeah, one more thing is here, of course, that is Jamaat warns of showdown in Dhaka. 830s issue government November 11 ultimatum on free referendum PR system demands. And here the full thing under the staff correspondent. And a news here you can see in wrote in Bengali, and I'm showing you. You can see this here, the full thing. And yeah, this is maybe a letter which he wrote. Yeah, you can see this here. And I think one more thing is still left, that is this one, that is pre-post climate remains fragile, says UN-based International Republican Institute. And here you can see what it holds here, the full things, and the line is here, of course. And we can go to our next page because we already described our front page now yet. Or here, the first one is My Dhaka. What's under the My Dhaka? Let's see. There are so many cats, the picture of cats. The Fari anchors the analysis of Dhaka. Here you can see this is analysis which we can see here of Dhaka, and mainly we can see many times this one, and maybe they are trying to sometimes we saw the garden, and sometimes we saw for this type of animals, and now we saw again this animal. What is this? That is, don't blame Charter alone for democratic deficit, says Dr. Kamal. And here, what is said actually, and also I can see his picture here, which you can see, and the full thing, the full description of his talk is here and shown. And other things are which we can see that we already described in our front page, and the full things are here in this place, or no, you know that in the front page there is a little description of and the full news under the headline is here, which you can see. These are gave this separately, and you can see this one. And now we will go to our third page. Is this, and we're starting with this one. And what is this? That is, DNCC warned Office of Pragati for Sharani and resident experts. Slum City Corporation says MOV will choke traffic and endanger pedestrians. Here you can see this is a picture, and maybe he wants to say something about this. And here we can see. And wait, why it's not coming? Oh, the things are not coming us together. It came a little different way. By the way, we can see this and we can read this. Protesting the decision to scrap music and physical education, teacher post is government primary school, Dhaka University students and teachers demonstrating on the campus yesterday. And here, this is maybe in the Dhaka University, and they need scrap music and physical education teacher post in government, which you can see here. And a picture also they gave in this place. You can see there are so many students are here together. And what are more, I can see another picture is here. What happened here? Let's see. Even amid and hustle the bustle of Dhaka street, two workers are seen sleeping along the large roll of a fabric and the back of the track. One bad bump or sudden break could throw them off the vehicle and onto the street. The photo was taken in the Cochrane area of capital yesterday. What we can see here, we can see, did you see this is on the track and the main track? Of course, there are so many things are rolled, and two workers are sleeping on this place. Suppose if in any accident or if any types of they told me and any bad bump or sudden break, yeah, in many times the driver could be breaking suddenly, so they can be falls on this place on the street. So this is very very harmful because they can be died even if they fall in the street, and many cars and many vehicles can push over of him, so they can be died. And this is very very harmful thing. They need to be careful about this, and also all of the people who do this type of things. And now we are in our another page. Let's see what are here. And first of all, this is the first one. And leaders and activities of 8 like male political parties who are waging simultaneous movement of the press home of their 5-point demand gather at Dhaka. Called on intervention yesterday to submit memorandum, and as chief advisor, the parties include Jamaat Islam, Islam Andolon Bangladesh, Bangladesh Khalifat Majlis, and Bangladesh Khalifat Andolon, Bangladesh Nazim Islam Party. And there are so many parties they mentioned, and they are together, which you can see, and also and Bangladesh Development Party. And you can see there is so many persons or people is here, which we can see, and those are maybe people or the members of every groups, and which we can see, or the party, you can say. So by the way, we can see this here. And what is this? That is farmers in Purijpun and thrown to the battle lot for higher profits. And here you can see there are so many. These are called actually battle knots. Okay, there are maybe they took these for selling and for the more profit, and maybe they want to mean this type of things, which I'm thinking. By the way, another thing which we can see here, that is let melodies live on the every school. And here you can see, but what is not coming? Oh, this didn't came. And by the way, now you can see this. and this is a tender notice. Here you can see the notice is here. By the way, we will go to our next page now. We're finally in our international news, and we're starting with this one. That is, people rest beside cars swept one on top of other by flood water caused by typhoon. And here you can see this is in actually Kalmagi in Lebanon, Kefio province, Philippines. Yesterday, the typhoon killed at least 140 people and left 127 people missing after unleashing devastating flood across the central Philippines, according to the official figures, as the storm moved towards Vietnam. And here they faced maybe a very here you can see there is a typhoon and floods across the Philippines, and yeah, this is the Philippines, and now the storm will move to the Vietnam, according to the reporters and the according to the officers' figures, and which they mentioned or which they guessed, and this will move to the Vietnam. And of course, this is a very we have to defend these types of course you will say this is a natural disaster, we have to defend this. And what is this? This is Ukraine hits Russia's Volgograd with drones. One killed, five reported near major refinery. Dozens of fighters helped Russian troops advance north inside Pokrovsk. And here you can see let's see what is this. Firefighters works at the side of the apartment building damaged by a Russian drone strike in Kamyaz. Then and this for reason Ukraine yesterday. Actually, the names are a little hard because the names are into their forge or in their language, so that's why it could be a little different thing. By the way, we can see the Ukraine. Here's Russia's this place, which you can see, and of course, we know that there with a long time the clashes are going on between these two countries, and we saw another news of that. Our next news is called editorial, which we can see now. And what is our first one? The first one is put voters back at the center of our politics. No, here you can see he said this, and this is from the Mahfuzur Anam, and here you can see the full things are here, a huge thing. And is there any more thing? No, there is only one thing in this page. And now, so you will go to our opinion page. Is this, and first of all, we are starting with this headline, and this is why nuclear intelligence is vital for Bangladesh. And here you can see, there is a nuclear project, and this is are you familiar with this picture? I think yes, of course. And this is a project of Bangladesh nuclear, and this is called in maybe this in Rupur. Yeah, I think you may be familiar with this, and we can see the news of that. And he said a person here, and the answer maybe you will get in this place. Finally, we are in our sports news, and now let's start with our sports news. We are starting with a very funny picture, which we can see here. And what is the first one? That is BPL T20 15th edition. Sorry, 15, not 12th edition. And then here you can see there are so many things are here, and the person is also here, which we can see. And then let's see, financial safeguards in place, but integrity unchecked. Here you can see, that some days later we will see a BPL, which is Bangladesh Premier League 2026. Yeah, 2026, and that will be a 50. Again, I'm saying 15. That will be 12th edition, which we can see here, and with a very fun picture. And this one is, they are training with. Are you familiar with this sport? Yeah, maybe you are familiar, but unfortunately the text is not coming together. So that's why I can't read this as well with the picture. By the way, we have more news that is here. Financial firepower fuel English dominance in UCL, which you can see this is the team. And let's see the things, something from here. England's top club are dominating the season Champions League. The showcasing the Premier League's ultimate the financial stream with all the six And here mainly we saw there in this place that is the mainly the English leagues are dominating in the UCL. They want to say this one in this place. And our final thing is this one. And are you familiar with this team? I think yes. This is maybe Norway. Yeah, because we can see this is Holland. You may be familiar with this one. And something is here in this place, you can see, and maybe they won with uh, 4-1 Champions League route on Wednesday, and this was actually a league football match, and I think who like the football, and this will be very very enjoyable for them. By the way, that is for our today's news presentation. I will see you in the next day with a new news. That is it for today. Al Hafiz.